Are you working on straddle jumps? Are they annoying, frustrating, feel impossible? I'm with you. They do. They take time, they take practice. I'm going to go through the technique on a straddle jump. However, to get good at straddle jump, you need to practice being in straddle more, which involves using the wall, using boxes. However, you can holding straddle with assistance, okay? Because the more time you spend in straddle, the more you're going to understand where it is you're trying to get to. If you're trying to jump up and no idea what is your sweet spot and being able to balance, it's not a waste of time, but kind of is, you know? So what a lot of people do is they don't keep their arms straight. They try to think, and I mean, I understand this because I was the same. If you keep your shoulders strong enough, you should be able to jump up into straddle. It is all in the shoulders. The legs as well, but it's all in the shoulders. It's the same with the kick up, okay? So what it should look like, on the side we'll show you, is keeping the hands shoulder width apart. We're going to keep the shoulders over the wrist, keeping them nice and strong. So don't rock if you can. So shoulders over, looking slightly ahead of your fingertips, keeping that elevation. We're going to push and straddle out. We're trying to get the hips over the shoulders. We're not letting that happen. What a lot of people do when it comes to jumping is they kind of go, just lift the feet and don't use the shoulders. Or if they do use the shoulders, they start to bend their arms. So if you're really struggling, we're going to use the wall. Like aiming to think about getting your butt to the wall will massively help. So come in. So the most common thing that I see when people are straddle jumping to the wall is the head is going to the wall. We want to keep the head away from the wall, shoulders open, just jump to get your bum on the wall, okay? So from here, about hands distance again, away from the wall. Look into the corner of the wall, but don't stick the head out. Tuck the head in and gaze, okay? We can have the feet slightly in a baby straddle. Looking ahead, keeping the shoulders nice and strong. It's all in the shoulders. Little jump, boom, comes to the wall. And point the toes. What a lot of people do is do that. And people have that fear. I get it, I fully get it. If you have that fear, let's bring in the beanbag. It's actually a bolster, but you know, it's full of beans. It's all the same thing. This worked really well with one of my students in a workshop for a tuck one. Same, you can do exactly the same with tuck and straddle. This really stops your shoulders going forward and helps you keep them open whilst aiming to get that butt on the wall. Obviously you don't want to stick with this forever, but just while you're getting used to how much push and jump you need, this massively helps. So hands just behind the bolster. Again, we don't start with the head in the bolster because it's going to be really hard to push. From here, gazing ahead, sort of tucking the head in but still trying to gaze ahead as much as you can. You're going to jump with the legs, head comes on the bolster and boom, comes behind. Okay, so from here, also think about breathing in. Jump. Once you get your head around how much jump you need, you can bring that away. Hope this helps. Any questions, comment below.